Let's go.
Welcome, chat, to one of the most anticipated matches of the season for myself. We got the legendary, the vegetarian, the Canadian, the toque-loving gold steak boy himself, Mr. MILF, also known as Malf, also known as Michael A.L. Fox, also known as Kimmy's husband, taking on a powerhouse. I mean that in every sense of the word. The barbecue loving, California residing, plasma deck enjoyer, Nandre. Both of these competitors really are looking for a win today to boost their chances of getting into the playoffs. We are starting to get to that time where people are looking at the standings. The Bloodstone division, with C-Dubs going down without scoring a point this week to Dr. Spectre, is a little bit open. MALF could sneak themselves into that fourth place spot. Nandre, with a win here, would really put themselves in good position next week with a couple more weeks remaining to get into that final fourth spot, kind of like we saw last year with the late race to the playoffs for Nandre. I cannot wait for this. I'm sure we will see Gold Stake. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to see Plasma Deck at some point. But what I do know is this is going to be comedic gold. It's going to be chaotic Balatro gameplay. And someone's walking away here, not with $75,000 like Nandre did on the next stream, but at least a win in Major League Balatro. And honestly, who can put a price on that? So sit back, relax, enjoy as our competitors get set up, and enjoy some Dom Palombi.
I think you would burn more calories trying to chew through the bone.
Not if you got a strong jaw like me.
Yeah, but you're hungry, so you're weak.
I'm hungry because I'm strong. I need to feed myself.
All right. Why don't you feed this quarter and call it?
I'll call what I like for breakfast heads.
It's tails.
Are you
The
sure?
Canadian.
Are you sure about it?
Yeah, the elk. The animal head is always the tail, and then we got the queen on the back. She's the head.
I got done in by the Canadian currency.
You got beat.
Well.
Well, so that means I get to pick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
We should make a lobby too.
Zano's casting us, right? So that means we gotta do display
Zano's
stuff.
farting on his balls is what's happening, okay? And let me tell you, they stink.
Zano, could he get disqualified one match for that comment?
Yeah, if it was not true.
Okay, let me just join your thing, your video ninja. Share my screen.
Wait, which one do you click? Your screen or your camera? I forget.
I'm doing.
I do camera with virtual cam.
Yeah, I can't get the camera stuff to work, so I just do the screen capture. So people can't see me grinning.
Is it working, Zano?
Okay, you got mine as well?
Right.
Oh, okay. I think it's mostly okay for me, but where do I actually click to hide it though?
At the top, you click the eyeball.
Eyeball. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me get us set up here. We're doing multiplayer. Create a lobby.
Oh, I made one. I put the code in.
Oh, you did? Okay, sweet. My bad.
But you gotta pick what the heck you want to play.
I would like to play. Let's do green deck.
Okay, gold stake.
Okay, gold stake, green deck.
Gold stake, green deck. Pull this bad boy up. Okay. MALF.
Nandre?
I know you just moved.
Yeah.
Well, I want you to get prepared for me to move right into your ass.
Don't do that. I have a wife.
And I'm gonna charge rent. I'm gonna make her pay.
You're in my butt. I charge you rent.
And guess what? I'm not even including utilities.
Oh my god.
Good luck.
I'll see you in small claims court. All right, let's do this. Gold stake. Wait, no. It's on white stake.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if you were paying attention.
Well, I am.
You passed the first test. and now I have to make another lobby.
You do? Oh. Okay, well.
Unless you're still in it.
I mean, I'm technically still in it. Yeah.
Okay, I can join then.
Mouth, now you have to make it gold stake.
Oh my god.
This is what happens when one person goes into another person's butt, and then that butt was actually in the first person's butt to begin with, and you fucking...
This is psychological warfare, Zano. You're not familiar with the tactics I am pulling out of my ass.
Buttception?
Christopher Nolan wishes.
It'd be nice if you let me win, though. I think I've been moving. It's been a stressful day and week. So, I think out of the goodness of your heart.
I'm turning 33, you know.
Catch 33, my favorite book.
Big birthday for me, you know, 33, you know, third of the way there.
But you're not turning 33 today.
What if I was?
Well, then I'd
Would you
have to
feel
give
bad
your
that you didn't
birthday-
know my birthday?
No, I would have to give you your birthday spankings, though.
Oh.
Well, let me drop trowel. Ready up.
Let's do this. I will see you on the other side, hermano.
All right, we're on green deck gold stake. I love me a green deck. Gold stake can be extraordinarily difficult, as we've talked about, especially on green deck, because there's no saving yourself with interest. So on gold stake, you can often get above that $25 cap, and you just guarantee yourself $5 per round. That's not happening on green deck. Where green deck can shine a little bit is in this first ante. You can end up with more money than you normally would, but it does look like it's going to take MALF 2 hands to beat the small blind, which is, I don't want to say brutal, but it's not ideal, right? We don't end up with as much benefit as we could. Can you explain the butt strategy they were talking about? Yeah. So ideally what Nandre is trying to do is win the video game. And Nandre looks like it's going to take 3 hands to get out of this blind, which is another $2. So neither of these competitors really taking advantage of the early green deck capabilities. And that kind of goes against the butt strategy, right? The butt strategy is all about an easy exit, right? You want an easy exit out of the blind to make the most money possible with green deck, which does give you $2 per hand remaining and $1 per discard. But this is kind of the other way around. Like, this has been rough going. This has been like a kidney stone, going the wrong direction. Both of these players finding Golden Choker, though. No tags on it. That's going to be a really nice $4 a round to just kickstart the economy with everything going on. Interesting. I think MALF added a glass card to the deck there. I don't hate it, but I don't know what... I didn't catch what rank it was. If it was a hackable card, I could see the argument there, but maybe a little worried about fattening the deck out early on. We do have a lot of tarots generated for each of these players. Nandre could sell one of these tarots and get a second Emperor, if I'm not mistaken. It was a 3. Thank you, Serena, as always. Wow, a Temperance Hermit is a very nice combo. Probably going to wait to pop that Hermit till at least the end of the round, and then that Temperance till when we get maybe another Joker. So that is going to be something that I don't believe Nandre is going to see, that MALF got access to, that should kickstart the economic difference in this game. Quick earmuffs on the Etsy Scooty game. If you don't want that spoiled, earmuffs now. You have 5 seconds. You're going to hear a spoiler in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Scooty with the big game 2 win is now tied up 1-1 going into the final game. Anaglyph Gold Stake. They look to have the exact same builds currently. It's going to be a banger of a match. Of course, that is going on Etsy and Scooty's channel. You can check them out. I'll give them a quick shout out. But back to focusing on our game. A perishable blueprint. That is a lot to invest in. So that blueprint, obviously fantastic, but we have nothing to copy right now, and it is going to go away in 5 rounds. I said that. I didn't even realize Mr. Nandre is going to lose a life. Not able to find, I believe, the 2 flushes that MALF found, or maybe it might have even been 3. The one thing I can say about that is at least you'll have some money. But yeah, that is rough going for Mr. Nandre. I am curious to see if either of these players pick up the blueprint. Again, your brain wants to automatically do it, but the fact that it's perishable and so much money, I don't hate the decision to leave it. But it looks like neither of these players are going to make such decisions. Also, on Nandre's side, you know, we have nothing to copy the blueprint with. We just lost a life. Like, it's a little rough out here. It's going to find a full house to start things off here, which is level 2. And I do believe the full house is what Nandre was going for last time, just could not find it. An Eternal Midas Mask. While Eternal, very valuable to have that econ, again, on a specifically hard deck and stake choice. Gonna go with the Judgment for the extra discard, also a little bit more temperance value there for Mr. Nandre. He is gonna skip past the Eternal Midas Mask, while MALF is gonna keep it. That's a great point, Beard. If you do take an Eternal Midas Mask, you cannot glass face cards. So if you're going to go for a re-triggering glass build, it's going to have to probably be with the hackable cards, your low ends, your 2 through 5s. So maybe an advantage on Nandre's side. But again, Nandre's already lost a life. We don't know how long this game's going to go. Is glass going to play a major factor long term? It's going to be hard, again, because the econ game on this is so difficult. And weirdly, MALF is extending that econ game by taking Midas Mask, but we'll see what happens. It's definitely a decision. Nandre surviving, still does not have anything to copy with the blueprint, which is really brutal considering we spent $12 on it. Yes, Orange Aces, I just saw the 2 different paths that Edsy versus Scooty had on my second screen. Very interesting match going on over there. Give a quick shout out to Mr. Scooty. Join us in following. Finds a misprint, and while both are perishable, this early PvP, well, MALF could always pick up the misprint, but I actually think, you know, being able to blueprint the blueprint is foil. This blueprint, all the kind of crap I talked about the decision to grab it, could give Nandre the PvP victory. And it's like, would you pay $12 for a PvP victory? I mean, that's the question. I think down to life, absolutely. So, with all things said and done, it looks like it might be worth it. Now, if MALF can get a flush house going, things are a little bit different. A flush house could be enough here to take out Nandre. Though Nandre, again, is going to get consistently decent scores here in this first PvP with the foil, with the plus small up top. MALF is going to grab the misprint. All right. This all really comes down to draws. If MALF draws a big flush house hand, then I feel like he can win it.
All right, bucko.
Oh, I forgot they talk to each other.
You better be ready for this.
Nandre is still muted. Nandre, you're still muted, by the way.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's playing mind games.
Yeah, I was talking in chat. I was asking them if they're ready for this.
I don't think I am.
Are you? Let's see what you got. Good looking.
Ooh. See, this is what Nandre does: is he talks a lot of crap.
You got
literally
you got
about
no juice. You
your
can't
butt.
even beat my first hand.
I can't. No.
Let's see. I want that money.
That foil on the
But I can
blueprint
do
honestly
this.
might be more valuable than the blueprint itself right now.
I can do this for Isengard.
Oh, you're bringing in the Urukai, huh? All right, she got a little swag. You got a little swag, white boy.
This full house should do it pretty easily.
Not enough, but you got some.
MALF
you got
is
some.
streaming.
I
Michael
know what
Ale
you
Fox
did,
recovery
and-
award.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I
co- it's
died
gonna
to the
cost
big
you.
blind on the first round. That's what I did. So it's
damn.
3-3.
Well, good. That's what I wanted.
I'll at both the competitors in the title for everybody. There we go. That way you guys can go get them right away. Light the beacons. Yeah, we do need more Lord of the Ring references in our gameplay, in our Major League Balatro matches. I will note MALF does have the reroll voucher, something that Nandre is not privy to. And that means that likely, especially with the golden cards, MALF should be able to roll much deeper in the shop. What MALF needs right now is a Chips Joker, because that will allow them to play high card with Misprint and the Chips Joker and get the full effect of a handful of gold cards. Or, of course, rolling into something like a golden ticket would allow them to play the gold cards for the same effect as keeping them in their hand. The club scene double Joker, pretty good for Nandre's full houses. Again, has a lot of sizable plus mult. Still has that foil blueprint. I wouldn't be completely shocked here if Nandre decided to skip to keep the blueprint for one more PvP, although that is a lot of shops to not see. What's taters? What? Also, Nandre calls for a... that'd be such a good animation, is all the lights... Wait, I have a great idea for a meme now. One doesn't just lose a big blind or something? Yeah, that was close, Shaker. Yeah, one plasma deck game is fun, but what about a second one? The photo. So, the photo is kind of bad news for MALF, right? The reason the photo is bad news for MALF is, again, we can't make glass face cards now. So if Nandre makes a glass face card, that photo is a lot more useful to him than MALF's. It simply is like an X2 difference that playing in the face cards will always be able to give Nandre, possibly, that MALF can't achieve. Now, of course, we have to find justices. We have to find then the glass face card. There's a lot of work that goes into that for Nandre, but... Hello, Espa! Espa scary. I really got to contact Twitch to try and get that prefix changed to just Zeno instead of with a T. Oh, we can go ahead and focus in on MALF. The overlay's really been working well recently. Deciding on that telescope, still has a big blind to play. They did find the golden ticket. I missed it. The golden ticket is huge for MALF. Now, if we find re-triggering, the econ game could be so strong for MALF that they could find stuff that kind of makes up for not being able to glass face cards. The other option MALF, of course, has is, you know, you could still play one face card with a photo, and then you could play something like 3 glass 5s and a flush house, right? There are ways out of this. It's just hard to play around this Eternal Midas Mask. But the economic gains will be large and arguably in charge, depending on who you ask. Now, I feel like MALF does need some hearts. But they're going to play their hand anyway and lose. They did have multiple discards. A little intrigued by that decision. I can't lie to you. I can't lie. So, you know, do you pick yourself in fantasy each week? Most weeks, Orange. Most weeks. Is going to take the telescope. Is going to probably level up flushes. Yeah, I think that was interesting that MALF decided almost to die there. I don't know what else to say besides that. That really, like, if you're MALF and you find this golden ticket and you took the Midas Mask, like, you're definitely playing the longer game, where you want this game to last, you want to have the huge econ advantage, and that's going to be difficult now, as likely MALF is put onto a singular life. Also, the duo is just simply better than photograph there, unless we find retriggering. Just a note.
Looking like you lost a finger there, kid.
I was hungry.
A man's gotta eat.
Man's gotta eat.
You gotta know when to hold on.
It's the reason Nandre didn't hit the timer.
I'm gonna toss this one at you.
More mind games.
A little limp in. Let's see.
He got +0 on the misprint.
See if that's got any scuttlebutt on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not the +0 on the
Let's throw
misprint.
this zinger at your face.
Oh, it's aggressive.
Boom.
Missed print +2 softest cut. Does look like.
Oh, you're not gonna like this.
Is
Yeah.
Nandre not gonna like it? Oh, Nandre doesn't find the club.
That's pretty good. I missed on one of my big draws, but this is about the best I got.
Oh, and the glass card for MALF. So MALF gonna be fine here, I think.
That's better than what I got.
Oh, but he's choosing not to play. He's playing a full house.
Too.
Okay. That might have been a mistake by MALF
It's
instead
close.
of looking for the flush with the glass card.
Not that close.
It's pretty close.
Should I use that? I made a mistake that actually probably cost me.
MALF realizes the mistake now. He still won by 200.
Or did it?
God. I mean, it cost me. I could have put up a bigger number, but.
Oh, he's talking about his
few.
big numbers now. Okay, okay, MALF. Show him your toque. Actually, toquing is when we skip. Déjà vu. Now that is extraordinarily big for Nandre. We also got different tags on our jokers due to the way they opened up packs. And that means this photo is going to be around for a lot longer on Nandre's side of things. And again, if we can glass that red seal, it's just going to put up a score that MALF cannot compete with due to the fact they have Midas Mask and they can't glass. But good, you know, honestly, both players gained good money this game. Could you say that Nandre could potentially be attempting leguming in the PvP chat? I don't believe so. I don't believe we've seen any leguming going on. For the uninitiated, leguming in the chat is when you misdirect your opponent in voice chat. Maybe even bluff. Made famous by our own Bean of Major League Balatro, so we do call it leguming. Both these players going to pick up the extra discard. Makes a ton of sense. A, just to have the extra discard is always super valuable on gold stake, and really any stake. But on green deck, even more so, it's $1. It's like having an extra hand. It is also econ, which is nice. Have a good amount of queens on Nandre's side of the board. Scoring about 23,000 there. Now the score is going to have to pick up just a tad to stay pace with these blinds in the next ante. Nandre Handbuster is +2. I can't even pronounce it though. Give a big shout out to Mr. MALF, Mr. Took themselves. Only 3 more rounds remain on that photograph. Nandre deciding if they pooped themselves and need a spare trousers, but it looks like they're okay. So going into PvP with Fortune Teller, Drunkard, Golden Joker photo, and Seeing Double, we'll go ahead and focus back up on the Canadian wonder, Mr. MALF. So much money for MALF with that golden ticket. If we just run across a re-trigger Joker, which is easier when you have more money from that golden ticket, you know, it kind of feeds itself there. You know, the econ can be enough to carry MALF to a victory where they just find many more things in the shop. All right, earmuffs, everybody. Earmuffs, earmuffs, earmuffs. You got 5 seconds before you're about to hear a spoiler for Edsy Scooty if you plan on watching the VOD later. 3, 2, 1. Scooty pulls off the victory over Edsy. Incredible third game. I mean, this was one of the best series. Unfortunately, I was unable to commentate as I was working an hour earlier, but please watch the VOD. Fantastic. Huge divergence in the last game. I think both of them made a sound choice. Scooty's just ended up being the better one. Insane games by both of them. I believe Scooty moves into a playoff spot over C-Dubs and Edsy. And, yeah, huge implications there. And huge implications for these two. As Scooty secures 4 points. That's not great news for either of them. But, you know, we could see Edsy missing playoffs, which is kind of a shocker after not dropping a single game last year in regular season. All right, back to this one. MALF committing themselves to the Vampire Midas Mask play. This is wild. I have not seen it done in multiplayer before, especially vanilla multiplayer that we play on because glass is so important. What MALF is going to hope is that this game does not reach the peaks of hitting hundreds of millions of points. If this stays in the hundreds of thousands, maybe low millions, MALF can stay pace. Really interesting. And MALF will continue to be able to gold these cards up because they get to put the Midas Mask after the Vampire. But they're going to need solid base mult and maybe another X mult Joker. I really like this. We'll see where it goes. We do get a death for MALF. Unfortunately, don't have the red seal. And we enter the PvP.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, he's deaf and unmuted. He didn't hear my thing. When I say it again, pretend you didn't hear it, chat.
Okay.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Still not.
Well.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Got him.
Oh, you feeling good, huh?
Who are we watching? Just tuning in. Nandre and MALF.
Are you?
And look at the economic difference from that golden ticket Midas Mask.
I'm not feeling good. I'll tell you that much.
Not feeling good.
So
that means you're feeling good.
I got a little juice.
I've made.
He has my dog.
Mistakes. I've made many mistakes.
Top 4 in each division make playoffs. Correct. MALF now not able to use the glass cards, which I think they're now realizing is a huge bummer. Because
this, like this,
it would add ×4 molts.
You shouldn't have done that.
He can use the glass. You were correct.
Real boy.
No, Vampire's gonna take it off, Perry. There's no more enhanced card usage at all for MALF the rest of this game.
All right. Can you beat it?
I don't.
Let's see. Because I got a fat one in the chamber mouth. I'm not going to lie.
Got up and walked away.
Please be lying.
I got to catch my dog first.
We can confirm that Chimmy is running around.
She leaped out of my lap. She's scared of what happens when I ship it.
She can't handle.
Hello,
an
Christopher.
Score.
TRT effect. Swaying cards. Screen shake. 2 true Balatro
One life to
players.
live.
Absolutely.
One life to die.
Good luck.
This build from Nandre has really come together with all the queens that they've been able to make. Also, another discard available to our players. Interesting sell here of the Golden Joker for face, or for Scary Face. I don't hate it from Nandre's side of things. Those extra chips, depending on the hand, could probably give about a times 1.5. But I do love the $4 extra around. I will say. Nandre's getting decent money each round, but you can never have enough on green deck, again, because you have no interest cap. And again, just point out the econ difference here of $80+ already early in this game. Well, granted, we're on 2 lives to 1 because we did have a lost life to a blind, but twice, 1 for each player. But, you know, early in terms of the ante, that is a big econ difference. You know, Nandre didn't even find the red seal last time, which, as we'll see here, puts up to 50k. Which, if MALF can play a few big hands, it could be enough. I don't know. This one's going to be pretty close. Remember, MALF is scaling that vampire rapidly. Curious to see how high it gets to before this PvP. Now, one issue MALF maybe runs into is winning too fast. Oh, no, not yet. That's only 12k. MALF sold photo. Yeah, MALF sold photo because it was perishable. It had one thing left for MALF. Nandre's was not perishable because Nandre, I think, found something in a pack that re-rolled the photo into jokers with different tags, if that makes sense. So basically, the photo that Nandre found was a different photo. It was a re-roll for a different common joker. So theirs didn't have any tags on it, which, you know, granted is very lucky, especially considering Nandre's build compared to MALF's. MALF finding another flush and a blue seal, which is great. You love to see. Apparently, we're going to watch some Jack Black clips as well. Oh, another flush. What a huge pull. What is happening? Wait, Nandre versus MALF. Oh my god. I love a sea otter. I have to be honest. Can we focus on Nandre? In a second. Otters are my favorite animal outside of my dog. That is just adorable. You know, MALF has to go for every piece of scoring that they have available. Sell the trading card for 50 chips and 11 mult from that swashbuckler. I think is a necessary evil, if you wish. And I do think this PvP is all going to come down to if Nandre finds the red seal. I do believe they win it. If they don't, MALF should have enough to take this. In fact, MALF may have enough to take it regardless. MALF in a very good position now with that vampire up to ×3. Tress the amount of mult or whatever. I can't speak Spanish properly. While flush up to level 11 for the legend that is MALF. And a justice card to boot. That justice card going to do absolutely nothing besides giving his vampire ×0.1 mult.
So it comes down to this.
Maybe.
I'll pull it on board for you to chase.
Maybe you should chase this.
Nandre, if they find glass, they have this, but without the glass... Well, we could get some lucky hits here for Nandre.
I heard you the first time.
Yeah, but did you really hear me?
That lucky hit was huge for Mr. Nandre.
Maybe you should chase this.
And gets the cherry.
Maybe. You should chase this.
Oh, and I feel like MALF is making a huge mistake not playing as many flushes as possible.
Maybe you should chase this.
Okay, this will be better for MALF. It should put up roughly 70-ish K.
Boom, roasted.
What about this?
67. Oh, he doesn't keep the steel in hand. That could be costly. Well, I guess playing the steel does allow for the extra scary face, extra base mult.
You shouldn't have done that.
I don't know if MALF has enough. I don't know.
Oh, there's the grand finale.
I will say that cherry is going to be big.
Can you get the 100K?
I don't think it'll be big enough.
I don't think so, Tim.
Oh, so close.
Close. Oh, you
really
want the vampire Midas mask
battle.
combo.
Well, so here's the thing. I had some glass.
That's exactly what we were saying, Mr.
And then
Bean.
I took the Midas mask because like I'm smart. I'll be doing economy. And then I was like, oh frick. I'll overwrite the glass on my faces.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh no, I've still got glass on my 3s. And then I took the vampire. And then I was like, oh frick. Now I just can't use glass at all.
Oh no.
So yeah.
Did you also get a perishable blueprint?
I didn't take it, but yeah.
I bought that bad boy for the 50 chippy.
Yeah, I guess that would have helped too, but I was just trying to think of my economy a little bit at the time. I was like, I don't know, because 12 bucks.
Yeah, I figured I'd get the one-shots going early and just make it back up on the one-shotting.
Mm-hmm. No, that made sense. I made some questionable plays, that's for sure, but
green deck, it's just all over. GG's. I'm gonna sell your Midas mask.
You can't. It's eternal.
Oh no, I can't. It's eternal. I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even do the BM sell.
That was the problem I had. I was like, I took it and I was like, oh, I'll get some gold cards. I'll make some money. And then I don't even think I noticed that it was eternal. And I was like, well, I can't get rid of it. So now my face cards and glass are screwed. So.
Well, I'm gonna screw you again, buddy boy, because we're playing Gold Stake.
Gold Stake. I like Gold Stake, so that's fine. We're gonna then play on the Nebula deck.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
You ready, Freddy?
I am. Let's do this.
All right. Good luck.
I'll see you at the boss blind.
Yes, chef.
We enter anew. Nandre does go into this game up 1-0 in the match. And MALF is taking it to something I do despise more than Plasma. I do despise more than Ghost Deck White Stake. And that is Nebula Deck. The most disgusting, brutal piece of architecture in this video game for multiplayer. Telescope, decently solid when you're playing single player, but the -1 consumable slot. How dare you? How dare you force us to be acted upon in this way? As we get a polychrome perishable chat on Nandre's side of things. I will stop my rant from now, but you will see that Emperors, High Priestesses no longer work with only 1 consumable, as you only get 1 card. I mean, they work, but it's bad. I will say the polychrome will make it a little bit easier for our players to one-shot. I actually don't know if the 3 of a kind would be that far off for MALF if they would have just went for that. Oh, we got to figure it out on Nandre's side. It's 315 points. So it was going to take 2 hands regardless for both these players. I agree, Shaker. Who cares about winning as long as you can have a clean, nice deck? We're going to add a banana to the mix for MALF. Now, is Nandre going to go Odd Todd instead? Would be a little surprised by that play. And we're going to grab the banana, go next. Neither player able to grab that reroll voucher, which is understandable. You have to be able to win the blinds. Being straight up. It is the idol. And MALF is taking it. I am shocked. MALF is very anti-idol. You only have 1 consumable slot and it's gold stake. But you know what? MALF says, I don't give a damn. And you do have chat, at least for this PvP, so that is something worth noting. It makes idol a little bit more tolerable. That pill goes down a bit easier. The toque fitting a little bit tighter. And runner for Mr. Nandre. Very interesting choice. I do not know if I would have spent money on a runner. I feel like Nandre may be regretting their choices already. Yeah, Nandre's dog is... Oh, no! And Nandre's not going to be able to afford the Ancient Joker because of the runner. Ah, coming back to bite him. He passes up on Ancient. MALF in an extraordinarily good spot at this point. I mean, at that point, to be fair, you have to sell the Chad for Ancient Joker if you're Nandre. I am shocked by that. It would allow you to more easily play flushes and just win. The banana says goodbye, goes extinct. And while this setup is decent for PvP 1, I'm really concerned about being down an Ancient Joker. Being down to MALF. I mean, that is old Bab. You're going against MALF. You got to take his Joker, in my opinion. MALF rubbing the Abstract Joker. Interesting. Going into this PvP, because flushes are not leveled up, I do think we have to favor Nandre. But I think it's post that I would be extremely concerned. That is true, Lee. You need a lot of wild cards or a smear joker to really make the two work together.
Interested to hear what you're cooking.
I think we're probably cooking something similar, right?
Depends.
What you're wearing depends?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm interested to see what you got. That's a lot higher than mine.
Let's see.
Interesting. MALF is going to play the flush with that idle 5. That makes a lot of sense. And then gets gifted the club flush to boot. How boot that? MALF is... I don't think there's any way for Nandre to take this one away from Mr. MALF. I thought Nandre was going to leave the game.
Dang.
One speed.
What are you doing?
Too
You're looking for
short.
glass, aren't you?
I do enjoy a little bit of glass.
It's good for keeping bottles.
That's okay. I had a different play there. Could have changed it up, but
I definitely would sell Chad right away so it can show up in the shop.
Yeah, I mean, I had something that helped that maybe I don't have anymore. Who knows?
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck.
I am going to have to fill up my water. It is very hot in Northern California. This happens every late September, early October. I am melting.
Relax, Chim Chim. Relax, Chim Chim.
You are unmuted.
I miss Chimmy. Kitty, I can read chat. Alright. I really am curious why Nandre is committed to this runner. And the reason my curiosity gets me is that runner's really good, I guess, if you're playing low value hands that need chips. And I just don't think, especially with an Eternal Idol, that is going to be something we do at all. But that is just one man's opinion. 2 Plasma Brain. It could be... MALF will need a flush here. Runner would go decent with the Ancient Choker. That cup holds a lot of beer. I'll tell you when I'm drinking beer. We're not drinking beer yet. I will say, knock on wood, Nandre, no lagging. On screen number 2, the overlay working a little bit better. Yet. Look. I will say, the other part to this whole thing is, I actually think Ancient might... I can't believe I'm about to say this. The idol lover himself. Ancient might be just straight up better, especially on Nebula deck. You only have one consumable, which is really hard to deck manipulate, and you can force feed yourself flushes in every Celestial pack, Jupiter's that is, to level up flushes. So in that regard, I think, especially Gold Stake, or maybe even anything higher than Blue Stake, I think Ancient is just better than Idol. Like, it's just going to be impossible to get Idol to
How
go
we
on.
feeling?
You know? Feeling How are you feeling?
Wake up in the morning, feel like P. Diddy. That's how you sound right now.
You don't want to feel like that guy.
That's true.
No. That's kind of an L, actually. Yeah, you're right.
You do... If I say wash your mouth with a bottle of Jack, chat's going to lose their mind about the bit that they're doing. About me drinking alcohol, so I'm not going to do that. Kesha changed the P. Diddy line. What did Kesha change it to? I did see that.
Really?
No Queen of Hearts for Nandre.
Can you beat that?
She just said fuck. Well, fair enough.
No.
Dang.
Darn it.
That is very
hurts.
surprising.
That
Andre
hurts.
was able to take that one.
Yeah.
I'll get
The
even with you,
oops.
don't worry.
I'll see
Would be
you
very
around.
good with some lucky cards, but no lucky cards to be seen. Well, MALF's just going to keep adding Jupiter levels. Wow, a reroll. I do think I'd rather hold on to a speculative Oops All Sixes over the reroll there. The Took is thinking about Tuking, and that's what we call a skip in Major League Balatro. Yeah, I guess Runner is better than Ancient. I was wrong. To be fair, MALF is going to need some wild cards, so that way they can play multiple flushes. And I think that's going to be the difference in this game. Really. Any Ouijas yet? No C-dubs, it's kind of like a you thing. That's not something that really other people do. If it's not a C-dubs game, the answer is probably going to be no. We did get a hung man to thin out the deck a little bit. The matches were fantastic between C-Dubs and Doctor yesterday. Back to this game, as I keep losing focus. I don't know if Nandre can make it out of this blind. Did get the King of Hearts at least. I don't think this is going to be enough at all. No, it's not going to be remotely close. This is just going to be a big L. A life loss. Did find a death. Nandre going to continue to make queens, but I just don't know if the idol is going to be reliable enough. Oh, I think Nandre accidentally right-clicked the idol, which removes the Joker display from it. Oh, a Sun card is pretty big. That's going to be more Queen of Hearts that Nandre can make. It's also an 8 of Hearts, so we could make a flush house with Queen of Hearts in like 8 to maybe win this PvP and set themselves up long term. Nandre reading the rules.
Okay, how you feel now?
Probably worse than I've ever felt in my life.
Worse? Come on, man. I don't want to hear that.
Yes, you do. You're smiling right now. I can feel it.
No, I'm not smiling.
Or is it on 6 of Hearts?
You're smiling.
All right, I'm smiling.
Oh, it is on 6 of Hearts. That is a big flush house from Nandre. Now the whole thing is, will MALF be able to get
sauce?
2 flushes? MALF needs 2 flushes. It's going to be very difficult to pull off, especially without the extra discard. Welcome, Coltrex. Better late than never.
Governor.
No, MALF, you could have. Oh wait, never mind. I thought they had in our hand.
I did die to a blind, so it is 2-2.
You did?
Yep.
Were you just like greed maxing, I guess, or?
I'm a bit of a greedy gobbler.
Yeah. Greedy gobble,
I'm a
gobble,
bit of a greedy
gobble.
gobbler. Yeah, I'll gobble gobble.
Gobble, gobble.
Are they
Well,
turkeys?
good luck gobbling.
Thank you.
I do love mashed potatoes. Thank you for the follows. Trousers makes some sense here. It's gonna take too long, in my opinion, to scale. I'd rather just have the half Joker. Personally. See, like, this is gonna do nothing. It's actually better for Nandre to just play the 3 of a kind. The potential MALF has is crazy. Absolutely. Oh, and he got the double spade hit. Got 8 of spades and the spade on the ancient. That could be all she wrote. Because Nandre's going to lose a life here to the blind. MALF didn't get a great idle hit, but they got an idle hit on the same hit as Ancient. So I think MALF just wants to go for the gusto, if you will. Well, it depends. What did Nandre's idle hit? This is just going to be $6. 6 of Hearts. I have to imagine this is another skip from Mr. Nandre. What's a double skip? It's a Hawk-Tuka. Hawk-Tuka. All right. This all comes down to the draws for both of these players.
You're not even fucking ready for what I'm about to lay down.
I don't think I am. No.
Drew the 8 of spades right away
in the
for
lab
MALF.
like I'm Walter White.
I'm calling the cops.
Oh, yeah, that is illegal.
Okay, there's one of them. That is not good.
$29,000 for MALF. And this is not going to be good enough for Nandre, I don't believe.
Oh.
I do believe
It's okay.
playing the full house is much better due to the fact that it's leveled up. But this one is going to go to MALF.
What?
You had enough money for that ancient. Dang.
My headphones. I can't hear you.
I didn't have enough money to buy that ancient.
Oh, dang. See, it was causing me problems because after I got Ancient, I kept buying the Celestials.
That is 1-1.
And, like, my economy was in the tank, and then I'm like, well, I've got the idol. I need to, like, try and deck fix and stuff. And I was just, like, buying things. I was such poor management. So that at the end there, I did the double skip because Ancient was on spades for me, and then the idol was also on 8 of spades. So I was like, you know what? Who knows? Like, I knew you had at least one of the two.
Yeah, I was trying to idle fix when I was getting into the blinds, but I could not. Only one time could I bring in a tarot that set me up, which is last round when I had the sixes. I had 6 of hearts, and then I brought in a heart tarot. Yeah.
No, that's I usually try to do that, and I was just saying to my chat though too, as like, you know, I took the idol early on, and I kind of fixate on it a little bit. And I mean, obviously it's very powerful, but I feel like this early on and my poor economy management, it like, I mean, it was screwing me pretty hard.
I feel like you gotta, if it's, you know, that early in Eternal, you kind of have to though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the reason too I was less hesitant to take it was because I was like, well, Nandre's probably taking it, right? So it's like, we'll be in a similar boat. But then you started putting up some good scores. I was like, oh frick, I'm doing something different. But
yeah, I rolled through the shop to get I literally could not get anything worth a damage drop, or everything was perishable. Because I had an abstract Joker for a while that was giving me some base malt to carry into it.
It was foil, right?
I didn't remember. It might have been.
I remember there was a perishable one. I thought about taking it, but I think I took something else instead, like a pack of something.
My dog is barking. She didn't want.
Chimmy's mad at the loss. Yeah.
She's very disappointed.
It is 1-1.
Okay. So.
Balls in your courts.
Balls in my court.
I do like balls.
Wait, does because you picked.
You won that on coin toss.
I won the coin toss, yeah. But don't. How does
You
it work
pick
again?
first.
I get to pick the stake or the deck, or do I have to pick something?
Yes, you pick first. You can pick either.
Oh, okay, sweet. Thank you, Zano. Well, let's see. Let's do a little bit of the abandoned deck.
Okay, we're gonna play gold stake, but I gotta clean up my dog's piss.
Oh no. Sorry, we are playing gold stake?
Gold stake abandoned deck.
Okay, I will gladly wait for you to do it.
Doesn't he sound? He sounds like a audible narrator.
I like it. I kind of
Gold
want to
stake abandoned deck.
narrate my life.
And then the bald man walked across the room to grab paper towels to clean up Chimmy's piss. You could hear the audible ball fart from across the narrator room. It echoed.
It's like Stranger Than Fiction.
You should. Oh yeah, that's a great movie. You should talk to like Apple or whatever and audition for Siri 2.0. So many people would buy that phone.
They'd use my voice for AI.
While we're waiting for him, how disappointed would you have been if in that particular situation neither of us or one of us didn't take the idol?
It's Nebula deck. I honestly wouldn't have even been upset. It's disgusting. I'm mad at you for choosing it, if anything.
I chose it because it's disgusting. I'm
do
a sicko.
Do we have time for me to take a shower before the next match? Or?
How long do you shower?
I play the Nebula game and I feel like I'm covered in filth.
It's dirty, right?
Like I'm Andy Dufresne rolling through the dookie.
500 yards of poo-poo water.
Well, let's do it.
You're good to go?
I am.
Time to get naked.
All right, so abandoned deck, gold stake. This is for all the marbles.
No face cards.
Just Dr. Spectre throwing in a time to get naked out of left field is gonna kill me. I'm not. I can't. I'm not gonna. That's not ever getting out of my brain. Oh, are we gonna see some tuking?
Oh.
We have a double rare took opportunity. But it is gold stake. These are not great because they often have perishable and rental tags. But Nandre, the crazy bald man himself, he's going to go for it. And in a wild turn of events, the big Canadian, MALF, is not going to go for the rare skips. We now have divergence. We have entered dystopian teen novel time. Curious to see what MALF gets out of here. Gets a solid golden joker that's really going to help supplement or fund this rental riffraff. Have some good scoring jokers here. Riffraff is a gold stake MVP. Let's see the rare jokers that Nandre gets access to. Okay. Honestly, the fact that neither of those have any tags on them is pretty solid for Nandre. That definitely could have gone worse. And now a straight can win it. Vagabond is just absolutely massive. We are talking ninjas level massive. We are talking Chimmy poop. Massive. But Nandre playing a straight right away. Okay, one straight doesn't win. I should have known that. Chimmy is being a menace for this game for Nandre. Well, we can focus on MALF as Nandre cleans up some poop. The puppy dog nerf is crazy. You know, MALF got some solid scoring jokers, has a little bit of econ, and you know, has a bit more money in the bank than Nandre. It is really interesting to watch. This happens in all my favorite esports. Pooping? A temperance is actually very nice for Nandre. Allows them to get a little bit of money after this round to go shopping with. I don't believe Nandre needs a straight. Oh, wait. They have no space up top. They're not going to get a tarot card. No. Oh, no. I mean, it's not a huge deal. Does get a Wheel of Fortune. And there's an idol. Oh, is Nandre going to be able to afford it? He is. That's so... The idol with the Vagabond. I think we are now... Nandre is in the driver's seat. You already have a thinner deck on Abandoned deck. Nandre in an extraordinarily good spot. I think for MALF to win this, it's going to take some luck in the Joker spots. It's going to take maybe the economic advantage to roll deeper to find re-triggers that Nandre just doesn't. Or a rush down where MALF just is able to score a lot more early on because this idol can't get going for Nandre. Timer. It's true. Why is Nandre's Eternal but MALF's isn't? So when you do skips, the Joker tags get desynced because the first two Jokers will not have tags on them, and if they were supposed to have tags on them, those tags just don't show up, and all the Joker tags shift in the shop queue, but they don't shift with the Jokers. It's a whole mess. The Balatro multiplayer team with the orders even tried to fix it and was unable to, so they're still trying to figure out how exactly to solve that for gold's sake. Does Nandre stay on 4 lives here? That is a great question. I don't believe so. But what he is going to have is a little bit of money and a lot of tarots. MALF just unmuted and grunted and then muted again. That's some crazy leguming. A 6 glass red seal. Oh my days. Why is it always a 6, by the way? Nandre just needs some deaths out of this Vagabond.
Hello, bucko.
Ooh.
How do you feel?
We'll see in a second.
I forgot we're playing Abandoned the whole entire time.
I had a feeling the way he was discarding.
photo?
No, I didn't even know that was there.
Oh.
I did die to a blind trying to look for a jack though.
Died to a blind trying to look for a jack.
Yeah. Someone would
like
say I was jacking off.
Don't do that in my house.
Some would say I was jacking off. So I had to say it again just in case they know it was muted or something.
That's a secret. He's always muted.
That's my secret. I'm always angry.
Very good hand here from MALF with the 4 of a kind, with the 9.
Did you take any of the skips at the beginning?
But this, I mean, does
Wouldn't you
Nandre
like to
dare
know?
risk the red seal glass 6?
I don't think so, because your ass plays slow as hell.
I didn't, but I was so tempted.
Well, I did both of them.
Oh, really? When I saw you had lost a life, I figured you skipped one. And I was saying to my chat too, I was like, I don't know exactly how he's gonna play.
What
Like,
is
I don't
Nandre
know if
doing
he's gonna
there? He
skip
could have
for
played the
both
full
rares,
house.
but I respect it because that's normally what I try to create, like an early divergence. So
Diverge this.
I don't want to.
Interesting that he's
All
playing
right,
the
we're
6.
gonna end here.
Did find the other gold card, which
But
is
we're gonna
good.
get a fat stack of gold.
No, can I have it?
No.
I just
It's
bought a new
mine.
house, so gotta.
It's mine, it's mine.
Oh wow,
Okay,
MALF,
well,
little
luck,
subtle
good luck.
flex that he has a new
luck.
house. Must be nice to be able to afford a home. We just talked about this in last stream. Not something us millennials are privy to. The extra hand size here could... Wait. No, Nandre bought reserved parking. Oh, no. It doesn't work. Who's gonna tell him? And he bought Castle. I think Nandre definitely should be picking up this voucher. Because they want to be able to hold more tarots. Vagabond is a trap in PvP. I have never seen such a wrong statement bluntly said in a chat room before. At least the parking won't stop Vagabond. That is very true. That is very true. Buy the crystal ball, Nandre. Buy it. Ah. The crystal ball is so nice to be able to block 2 tarots with Vagabond. I was trying to will it. Nandre should be able to get out of these blinds, though, with the full houses that are quite leveled up. Got even Steven and the Crazy Joker there that allows for the 2 pair extra chips. Very good spot. MALF, on the other hand, is going to have just a bit more trouble finding kind of the deck manipulation. In fact, MALF may lose a life here. He's going to play a full house. Wanted to get that 2 of hearts in, but it costs him a lot of raised fist value along the way. Ooh, and they get there by 15 points. Woo. That was a close one for Mr. Malfy MALF. Curious as to why Nandre is playing the gold card 8s there. Nandre's kind of losing some Vagabond value here by winning too quickly into the round. Now we do have to admit, Nandre has been distracted by a peeing and pooping dog. Shout out Chimmy. Buy it. Redeem it. Redeem. You know you want... No! It hurts. It hurts to watch. And he's not under the thing for Vagabond. We're going to watch MALF's perspective really quick. As MALF did scrape by that last round. We do have a lucky card in hand. We are going to get a nice 4 of a kind for MALF. Now, we'll see if we get any of those lucky procs. A $20 proc could go a very long way. No lucky procs, however. 49,000 points. Very solid for MALF, who has been leveling up those 4 of a kinds. Let's see if Nandre here makes a couple more heart 6s to make sure that the idol hits on a heart card. That's not going to be the case. Also, a bit short on the points. I think a pair here at 10s gets away with it. With the leveled up pair. Nandre does not need to use those gold cards. I'm covering his face. I am Nandre now. The family. Vin Diesel has entered the chat. That could be extraordinarily beneficial for Nandre, an extra ×4. And he passes it up like it's roadkill. Then rolls down to not grab the crystal ball voucher.
Yo.
Very peculiar.
Hello, sir.
Now, how do you feel?
And how does it feel to treat me like you do? I don't know. I don't want to say I feel okay because whenever I do that in these Balatro thingies, I get blown out of the water. So I'm going to say I feel awful.
Solid score, bad. More like solid turd.
Please don't feel
If you did miss the beginning of this
bad
match, we did get information that... Now, chat, follow me along here. Nandre is inside MALF's butt, but actually, MALF's butt was already within Nandre's rectum. So, technically, I believe we're in a rectum within a rectum inside these two individuals while they're inside there. So we do have a little bit of buttception going on. That was the pregame chatter.
That might be too big for me to beat.
Between these two, so I'm just trying to keep everyone up to date.
Too big for your britches?
Yeah.
Sounds like a normal Tuesday. Does that win?
It would be close, but I'd have to draw it like... I have a 1 in 23 shot of drawing it.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I don't even know what Nandre wants to draw,
glass.
to be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's got a glass.
Oh, this could be so bad, but I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, I shouldn't have sold that. Actually, that's fine to sell.
All right, Nandre giving up this PvP.
Okay. It comes down to this. All the marbles.
All of the marbles? Dun, 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 dun. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Wait, Kanye's also canceled. P. Diddy and Kanye are both canceled. Nandre giving up? I do think Nandre may have had that one. I think Nandre's mistake there was he was committed to... Nandre was committed to finding the other 5 for a full house with the Diamond 5 and the Red Seal. But what Nandre really needed, actually, was just to another 10 to play with the Chariot. And actually, in fact, got that 10, funny enough. No, Nandre winning in one hand, losing out on Mega Vagabond value. And it's looking a little tough for the bald man out of Cali. MALF just playing really clean gold stakes alongside having that idol. I think has done really a phenomenal job of deck thinning and just finding what they needed to. Well, maybe not deck thinning, but deck manipulation. While also having the right things to score enough points. Now, for whatever reason... Oh, it's because idol hit 9 of hearts. I thought that said 2 of hearts. So MALF gets the idol hit, gets a double skip, and honestly 2 good skips that if you are going to get an idol hit, you would want in the voucher tag and the rare tag. We'll see if that's enough. Nandre is now going to be in focus. Playing that full house, getting out of here, gets a 7 of diamonds. With
someone teach me how to play this game.
I'm washed. Someone teach me how to play this game. Edsy, we can set you up with lessons with none other than Dr. Spectred. They come in at a roughly $2,000 an hour, but I'm sure it is worth the money. Tough decision here for Mr. Dre. I feel like you got to immolate. You will get a better chance of drawing the cards you need here, which is definitely going to be that 7 of diamonds, probably with the glass Red Seal 6. Even then, I don't know if it's going to be enough. But it's going to be a whole heck of a lot closer. And a Chad. Oh my god, from the top rope, the Chad is massive. The Chad will help Nandre get the same amount of X2 triggers as MALF is going to get with having all those 9s. It is perishable. This is a temporary fix, but it is a fix. We could play a full house with that glass Red Seal 6 with the 2 7 of diamonds, and Nandre could be in a position to save himself in this match. Does need to decide what to sell here. To me, the answer is clear. It is the one that gives you only 50 chips when you do a particular thing. But who cares about that? Even Steven, you're gone. You have good baseball. That's fine. Talk about the gain $1 in the face.
How you feeling?
Like, this is about to be very interesting.
That's one way to put it.
My hypothesis.
Nandre being risky here, not like I feel like you got to discard everything to find that second 7 of diamonds if you're Mr. Non. I would probably play the 2 8s here along with the 3 and a 6 and just full search for it. You could
Oh, this game is being naughty right now.
Naughty or nutty? Am I right, chat? Okay. I apologize for my comments. We also could stone a card here. We still need to find the second 7 of diamond. Especially since... Oh, I don't know if that's 63,000. Plus, there's steel cards available for Nandre. Nandre has this if they can draw just a little bit better. I think Nandre needs to go all in for the full house, which they absolutely can. There's not a lot of cards remaining in the deck. They don't need to keep all those 6 of hearts.
Oh, no, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, why did you just discard that?
Is MALF leguming him?
I'm joking. I'm not cheating. I'm not looking at a screen.
That's crazy that you saw that. That's actually insane.
Well, why would you discard glass? I'd laugh if you actually did.
You don't understand. I'm him.
He is him.
So many things can help Nandre. Oh, so many things.
I really need this card to come out.
He really needs to be using these tarot cards as well to start getting the value. He still has a discard, chat. He can get rid of the gold card.
It didn't come out.
No.
Oh my god. It's okay.
I don't know. Does Nandre get
This
it?
might be enough, but that sucks.
I don't think it is.
Don't be enough though.
I'm so bad. I wanted to play a full house with my idol hit card, but I didn't get my idol hit card.
Vagabond is freaking tight. Was that one of the skips?
Vagabond and then the straight one.
Oh, where'd you get the Eternal idol? I got an all natty idol.
I probably just ran into it at a different time in the shop than you.
Oh, yeah, actually, because I think mine was in shop 2? Shop 1 or 2?
I think mine was in a pack.
Oh, okay. I mean, still on Abandoned Deck, it's kind of... It felt better than the last round when we took it. But yeah. I had a bunch of 9 of Hearts that I made kind of earlier, and it was set on 9 of Hearts, so I just did the double skip, and I was praying that you couldn't make up in time.
Yeah, I literally could not get anything out of my Vagabond did not play very nice with me. I'll say that. When you get idle Vagabond, like, that's juicy as hell. If you get any of your suit matched up, or if you get a death or fools, and my idol just was not cooperating, but that's what happens. You live by the idol, you die by the idol.
Yeah.
I found that Chad on the last shop.
Okay, yeah. I was wondering where you got that. That would have been nice.
And maybe my idol wouldn't have been eternal if I didn't take those skips too. So, I mean, it didn't really matter that was eternal or not, but
yeah.
Man, you know, every once in a while you hope the double skip is going to pay off, and most often than not, it ends with you getting fisted behind a Denny's.
Ah, man, but I love Denny's. Yeah, it was very hard for me to not do the double skip, because I like to cause the divergence between runs, but I didn't know how you feel about the skip, so I was like, I don't want to skip if he's gonna skip. And I know generally people say
does it on
it's
Drizzle?
Bad.
Does it?
But it has worked out. But it hurts me a lot too, so I don't know.
Yeah, most of the
Insane
time
trigger discipline by MALF.
Yeah.
To be fair, one of those skips was really good.
You
Vagabond is a fantastic grab, one of the best jokers. Very fun to play with.
Yes, you do.
Well, GG's. I'm now we're like 1-1. Season 1, you beat me. Season 2.
Season 2, I haven't beat shit. The only person I beat in season 2 is Scooty, and that doesn't even fucking matter because Scooty won all the goddamn game keys from the tournament we did the other day in the other game. So I'm just left here scratching my fucking hairy nuts.
Well,
Well,
hey,
we
you
found
got,
out the nuts
at
are
least
hairy.
you got a point for me, right?
Yeah, sure. Glass
that's
half
good.
full.
That was my intent going into this, because you're a wild guy. I did not know how this was gonna go, and I was like, you know, if I could just get a point, that's okay.
I've decided that I think what I'm gonna do for my I think we only have 2 more matches in regular season, or do we only have one more match?
No, this was our week 5, and then there's 2 more after this, because like there are 8 people in a division. You face off against each person.
Can you make
once,
them keep playing Zeno?
There's 2 more.
My toxic ass always goes back and watches Zeno's
tomorrow.
VOD, so I can.
I do too.
Yeah, so I've decided for not this next game, but for my final game, I'm just gonna let chat backseat the entire time from Zeno's chat on what to do. Cause
isn't that cheating though?
they're the best at Balatro ever. I'm not even gonna play. I'm just gonna let them type in what to do, set up a little bot. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna set up a little puppet like a scarecrow of me.
Let Zeno allow you to do the mod that lets chat like vote on what jokers and stuff you gotta buy. I don't know what that's
Who
called.
does he play? He plays for the final.
I think I could.
So.
Maybe I'll do that, and then I'll also put my head in a sliding door. No?
You know, if you're into that, I guess.
What's your plan for the rest of the day? You blasting open that Factorio?
No, I have in a couple hours. I gotta talk to like a listing agent. I gotta trying to sell. We moved recently, but we need to sell the old house. And
here
I've never
he
done
goes
that.
again, talking about how he owns a home. Nandre.
Isn't it crazy, Zeno? I didn't even bring it up.
What?
I just went on a
so
rant.
Stressed all day, man. Actually, all like.
I'm sure it's very stressful to have a roof over your head that you own.
I don't own it. The bank owns it. Let me be clear, okay?
That is true.
You know, maybe we can use the revenue from the MLB channel. We can buy ourselves a second house.
That's what we should do. Yeah.
Bro is econ min-maxing in life. He's got his fucking
really,
trading card.
To break the mortgage, I gotta pay $2,000.
He's making up words like mortgage in 2000. That's crazy.
I didn't even know they had homes in Canada. I thought it was all igloos, to be honest. So
that's so racist against Canadians.
Canadian
race.
I thought it was just like you kind of walk around and then you go into Tim Hortons when you want to sleep.
Little Timmy Hose.
Yeah.
Order a double, find a comfy spot, shelter
I'll
from
take
the
the double,
wind.
the eggshell on top of this mattress, and maybe you have any quilts?
Quilts are nice.
I do like a quilt.
Well,
I do like a quilt.
Per the contract, though, Nandre, you do have to call Beanies Tokes the rest of the year until you guys play again.
I didn't sign shit. I didn't sign shit. Okay, let the record show. I didn't sign jack shit.
Well, I mean, actually, the giant $75,000 check you got, that signature was for this. I didn't let you know. Which is funny, Nandre's talking all this stuff as a $75,000 error after their competition.
You didn't hear what happened with
You
that?
won $75,000?
Okay, so I won this competition. It's called Next Top Streamer, and first place got $75,000. They gave me this big check. They threw confetti and they gave me a crown and stuff. Hold on, Jimmy. But you know what's crazy? Yeah. They gave me the check. I brought the check to the bank, and they were like, "Sir." I was like, "What? What's wrong?" They were like, "This is not a check for $75,000." I was like, "What do you mean it's not?" They're like, "This is a check for 75,000 doll hairs." They fucking Progressive pulled the doll hairs trick on me. I walked out with a bag of hair. I'm bald.
You could sell doll hairs.
Not for 75K.
Depends what they're made of. Are they silk?
You think anybody on Facebook Marketplace is gonna spend 75K on a bag of hair.
Were they flows?
Well,
I could say it's somebody famous's hair.
Just
$75,000, Chad. Everybody who's listening, I have 75,000 Dr. Spectred hairs, aka Balatro University. If you want some hair from the man himself, slide in. It's pungent.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Nandre, you're gonna keep streaming after this?
No, I'm not. I gotta do some stuff. I'm gonna do a later stream too. Okay. I'm sending everyone over to MALF.
MALF, are you still streaming?
I'm done streaming, so send
No. You gotta. Okay, Zeno, you gotta stream for 6 more hours.
Whoa. We can find somebody else.
If everybody types 1, Zeno will stream for 6 more hours.
Zeno,
right?
we'll send them to you, and then you send them somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. It's a raid.
You should raid
Oh, Dr. Spectre's booting up. There we go. I'll hold on to them while you guys go enjoy.
This works.
My chat's spamming 1. They really want 6 hours of Zeno. What, you got nothing better to do?
If my wife can't get 6 hours of Zeno, you can't get 6 hours of Zeno. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm getting that tatted on my chest.
5-hour energy drink, Zeno edition.
That would be.
We should get a beverage for the league.
Yeah,
that's who we need to get sponsored by one of the Paul brothers.
You know that soda balls? That would be good.
Just get sponsored by Big Water.
Big H2O.
I would love to get sponsored by like a random Italian mineral soda water company.
You want a random Italian mineral soda company? I can make it happen.
I would.
I mean, Balatro is Latin, right? You know, Latin's not far off from Italian.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Me when I realized Latin's a dead language. Resquiescat in pace.
Deus ex machina.
Okay, I gotta go. Goodbye, Jeds.
Goodbye.
See you later.
I love you. Zeno, before you go. Do you have any like commentary or like stuff to say about
Nandre kind of misplayed the vagabond at the end there. Otherwise, I think he may have had it. But that I do think it was great trigger discipline to not do the rear skip. That's all I'll say. The rest of the stuff I talked about throughout the game, I don't remember. You'll have to watch the VOD.
That's fine. I mean,
it's I've been telling chat in Northern California, our hottest time of the year is actually late September, early October. It's like 100 degrees in this office. I cannot like.
You got scrambled eggs up there, is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want to keep you then. I definitely, get out of the office.
I'm sending them over to Dr. Spectre. They can go learn how to play Balatro or something over there.
Okay. I will do the same. Thank you for casting.
Of course.
No,
thank you.
Oh, thank you. No,
it was a fantastic match. It was very entertaining. As I told chat, MALF versus Nandre is going to continue to be the funniest match of the year, hands down. It will never not be.
He's so wild. It's hard for me to keep up with the guy, and.
Well, Buttception will go down in for. I need to make T-shirts.
You like Buttception? All right, I'm glad you caught that. Sometimes I just throw stuff out there and see what sticks. So.
I don't know if I can make a butt pun with Christopher Nolan for the back of the T-shirt, but if we can,
I'm sure we could figure it out. He kind of has a butt chin.
All right,
look at a photo of Christopher Nolan.
All right, MALF. I'll see you later.
Right. Have a good one, brother.
Bye-bye. Bye, YouTube.